We're actually all on the same team. We're here to serve you.
This is the sentiment of the Furman University Police Department, commonly known as FUPO.
I mean, if we were in a business, you would be our customer. So I think a lot of times, people kind of stack it up as us against them. That's not the case at all. We're here to protect the students and keep them safe.
The Furman Police Department places a high value on their relationships with students. To learn more about their role on campus, I had the opportunity to do a ride-along with Officer Henry Blake.
We are heavily involved with our kids as much as they'll let us and allow us to. We take interest in them as much as we want them to take an interest in us and understand that we're people, and we want to give them a different perspective of the police and what they've seen in the media. I was a youth pastor for about 7 years, and I grew up in a kind of a military family. My father was military, my uncles were military, and so I've always had that interest. And so an opportunity came about at Furman back in 2016, and so I seized the opportunity and came aboard.
To make the jump from youth pastor to law enforcement, Officer Blake went through rigorous training.
First of all, before you become an officer here at Furman, you have to be certified, so that's 12 to 15 weeks at the police academy. And then once you graduate from the police academy, then you come back and then you have extensive training with CPR training, which I'm a CPR instructor now through the course of time. So CPR training, first aid training, and various other training techniques, tactics that we are involved with. So it's ongoing.
In fact, Furman police officers are even qualified to make traffic stops beyond campus.
Another thing that students don't realize is that we have jurisdiction on all the roads on the outside of the campus.
The Furman police are also responsible for performing safety inspections at various university-owned properties.
A lot of times a police officer's presence is a deterrent to crime. So criminals a lot of times are kind of scoping out an area. They're wanting to see if there are things they want to steal there, number one. And number two, trying to look for the best times to get away with doing that or committing whatever their crime is. If it's not theft, just whatever their particular crime is. They try to get a little bit of background, and if they see there's an area that police officers are actually going by there and checking on those things, just our presence a lot of times is a deterrent to crime.
While officers do perform tasks off campus, the majority of their work takes place on Furman grounds.
Here we get a little bit of everything, have suspicious people, suspicious activity on campus, animal calls, stray dogs on campus, injured ducks, escorts for students needing rides here and there. And then of course you have some of the more serious things. Part of overall campus safety is not just keeping the bad people away, but keeping everybody safe to walk around campus.
A day in the life of a Furman police officer is anything but routine, as they often face unexpected challenges on campus.
I mean, you can come in and go to a fire alarm at a dorm room, or you can go to a car accident first thing in the morning.
They try to make themselves as visible as possible.
So we just kind of drive around. Myself, I park in different positions and just kind of let people see me and kind of do some traffic control as well, because you guys kind of speed a little bit on campus, so slow down.
Though the Furman police officers do keep an eye on speeding or other offenses, at the end of the day, they are here for the benefit of the students.
We're here to serve you and not do you any harm, but try to protect you.